All right, y'all. I'm gonna make it real clear and plain like I did last time. I'm cursing everybody out. Not everybody, but mostly everybody's gonna get the business this episode. I am so thankful. I am so thankful that this upcoming episode will be the season finale. Because if I have to sit in front of this camera and yell at you lovely, lovely subscribers, well, I'm not yelling at you, but if you guys have to sit here and listen to me yell, scream, and rant, although I know a lot of y'all like it, I don't really know how much further this is gonna go. I'm literally going to have, like, my mind's gonna fucking combust if I have to continuously deal with this. So I'm so glad that next week's the season finale so that I do not have to continuously lose my mind and keep getting on this camera every fucking week and saying the same shit over and over again. But clearly, Bravo, clearly, Lisa, clearly, Kyle, clearly, we ain't gonna even say the T word because y'all know I don't like her. Let's get to it, shall we? Amazing. Let's get to the shits. Awesome. Alrighty. So, we going through all of the girls as we normally do. Oh, shit. It's always a gnat, y'all. It's always one itty bitty gnat. Anyway, but so we have Erica, she's getting ready to be on Broadway, do Roxy and everything like that. Look at my hair, y'all. Look a mess. About to do Roxy. She looks so good as Roxy. She really, really do. So then Denise comes over to Garcelle's house and they pretty much talk about everything, that happened when, um, what happened over there when they went on their trip. Denise said that when she got back, she went straight to Montana because she wanted to feel normal and she wanted to wear sweats, okay, without being judged too harshly. I understand. What I'm coming to think of it is maybe like I just don't think that reality TV is for Denise. Like that's what I really think it is. I just think that the games, the bullshit fuckity fuck games that they play on reality TV, Denise is not here for. And I can't blame her because not everybody can deal with the bullshit that comes behind being on reality TV outside of just your life itself being on public, on a public platform. You got to worry about the whores that are within this fucking reality TV that will do any and everything to make the storyline keep going. And Denise is not one of those people, and I can't get mad at it. All right. So I think Garcelle asked her, well, did you tell Aaron what was going on? She said, yeah, I told Aaron, like, we don't keep no secrets. And to be quite honest, if I would have went in there and told him that I fucked Brandy, only thing he would have been like is, well, damn, why you ain't invite me? And I'm sorry, but I do kind of believe that to a degree. Now, I don't know exactly what happened with Denise and Brandy. Do I think they fucked? Probably. But do I think that I don't know. I don't think like I said last week, I think that the truth is somewhere in the middle. I do not all the way believe Brandy and I don't all the way believe Denise either. I just fucking don't. I think that the truth lies somewhere in the middle. So gosh, so yeah, so they talked about that, and like I said, she said that she, was telling Aaron, and Aaron was just like, well, I expect it from these type of hoes, because look at how they act, and pretty much said, oh yeah, so yeah, and she's talking about her relationship with Lisa and how, she really still feels some type of way about how Lisa came to her. And even Garcelle said, like, yeah, look, I've known Lisa a long time and I don't know like why she being so aggressive. Like, it's not that real. Like I said, I would have jumped across that table if I was Denise, but that's just me. Okay. And so then Denise was like, look, as far as Teddy is concerned, I do not like her. I said I second that. I second that emotion. I second that opinion, Denise. And maybe that's why I'm so much on Denise's team. I don't know, because I really don't like Teddy. I really the fuck don't. She don't. I will say it week after week after week after week until people get this. Teddy does not bring anything to this show at all. What has Teddy brought this whole season other than running her mouth? What does Teddy bring any other season? Teddy does not bring anything to this show at all. So I don't even understand why she's still on my TV. And I will always be hashtag get Teddy the fuck off my TV screen. Because I do not like her. She don't bring anything. She's annoying. She's boring. She runs her mouth too much. So me and Denise, we're on the same page as far as not liking Teddy. Perfectly fine by me. Okay. Then we move on and we have Dorit and Kyle. They're at the Buca de Pepper. And they're going to, get everything set up for the baby shower. I think the room that Dorit made, I think it was a cute room, like it, if you look like the before and after, and that's like the before is literally how all of the Buca de Peppers look like. That's how all of them look. So I do like, like her what is it, interpretation or whatever. Like, I like what she did with the room. I thought it was cute. And Kyle, I'm going to use this as an example. But see, when Kyle walked in, oh my gosh, it's so nice. It's so beautiful. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. And then her confessional, it's not really all that nice. It's okay. We'll get back to that in a second because I'm going to make a good overall point. Okay. So she asks, she says, is Kim and Brandy, no, Dorit asks if Kim and Brandy was coming, and she said yes, because, when Brandy had ran her mouth telling everybody about everything, she had invited both Kim and Brandy to come, so they will be coming. She asked, is Denise coming? And she said, well, I asked Denise if she was coming. She said she was coming, but I was like, she's not gonna come because at the end of the day, what did she say? I want to make sure I got this right. Oh, she's not coming because she doesn't want to have a conversation. She doesn't want to talk, so that's why she's not gonna come. Before I go in, let me keep going. Okay, yeah. So this is my whole thing, Kyle, about that mute point right there. Isn't this your friend's baby shower, right? Isn't this is your friend's event, right? Somebody that's supposed to be really, really close to you, that you care about so much. Why in the hell, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be cursing a lot, even though I normally do, I'm cursing a lot. Why in the fuck do you think that event would be the right time to have another conversation like that? Have we not just been in Rome the past week or so, and did we not see how all of those conversations, when we tried to have them at a fucking table, when it was just y'all? So why do you think that Denise coming to this baby shower and y'all having a conversation during that time would be appropriate? That's not the time or the place. So even if I was Denise and I did come, I wouldn't be trying to have the conversation right then and there, because this is not the appropriate fucking time. That's the messy shit that y'all do. Y'all do messy shit like that. Just like at the last event, that they was at, and Denise left because, like she said, this is a nice event and I'm not gonna fuck it up. That's what y'all do. And I don't think that Denise is probably a regular person, so she probably is not used to the messy shit that y'all do, which is throwing events and then going to people's events and fucking it up with y'all cattiness. So no, Kyle, it doesn't matter whether she would have showed up or not. That wouldn't have been the time or the place to have a conversation. I said what the fuck I said. Anyway, so I'm sorry. And people could say that I'm insensitive. I really don't care. But this is how I feel. Lisa Rinna is using her child this season as a storyline. And because of that, I no longer, I don't care. I don't care to watch anytime she's on screen, because think about it. Lisa has not had a storyline this entire season. Her entire storyline this season has been her child and her whatever her child is going through, and being in the midst of all of the bullshit. She doesn't have a storyline. And I'm not trying to be funny, and I understand that people go through things, but I'm not trying to sit up here and keep looking at you using your child and what they're going through as a storyline on TV. Sorry, that's just how I feel. Next. So we get to the party, right? Let's just get to the shits. We get to the party. Okay. Messy ass Kim comes in. I do not like Kim either. If y'all didn't get that, I don't like Kim either because she's real messy. Comes in. Lisa comes in. Y'all know for a long time Lisa and Kim did not get along, so they're finally getting along, because I think both of their daughters date guys that are brothers or some shit like that. Anyway, so Garcelle comes in with this big ass fucking flamingo. I don't even know what the fuck that was for. But she's talking to Dorit, comes in, and while she comes in, Dorit's on the phone with Denise. And you can already tell by the way Denise is not coming. She ain't coming. And so when Garcelle comes in, she's like, oh, you're not coming? Denise is like, nah, I just don't feel well, so I'm not gonna come. And my whole thing about it is, I'm not mad at her. Did she just not sit in the other scene and say she don't like Teddy? Did she just sit there and say she don't like Teddy? So why the fuck would she then try to come? I'm sorry, y'all. It's like this one fucking gnat that won't leave me alone. So why the fuck, if she does not like Teddy, I'm sorry, I'm all program my thinking. If she doesn't like Teddy, why the hell would she come to her baby shower? Like, real shit, why would she come? If I don't really like you, why would I come to a celebratory thing? The only reason that she would have came is because she was probably contractually obligated to come. And it's just that simple. And I'm going to bring that up again in a minute. I'm going to bring that up again in a fucking minute, okay? And so, yeah, so... then Kyle, when Kyle finds out, because after everybody gets there, Teddy says it in front of everybody, hey, Denise is not coming, so somebody could sit there and move her her name tag or whatever the case may be. Here come. See, I knew she wasn't gonna come, but you want to know what the problem is? She wants to lie and say that she doesn't feel well, and you know what? That's what builds the the distrust between each other. Let's be real, Kyle. Y'all don't trust her. This is why we're in the situation that we're in now, because y'all don't trust anything that she has to say and y'all don't like her. So it's very confusing, Kyle. It's how why you keep throughout this episode. Kyle was pissing me the fuck off again, and I've been laying off Kyle for the past couple episodes. But Kyle, you pissed me the fuck off this entire episode. Kyle, if she's a grown ass fucking woman. If she don't want to come, she ain't gotta come. If she want to lie about why she ain't gotta come, she can do that too. But to sit up there and be like, oh, that's why we don't trust her. Cut the shit. Y'all never gave her a chance in the first place. So cut the shit, Kyle Richards. Okay, cut the fucking shit. All right. So. Oh my gosh. So then we got everybody sitting at the table, and Erica talks about how this is going to be the last time that everybody sees her before she goes off to New York to go and play Roxy. And so then Rinna brings up again the fact that, oh well, I'm so glad we're doing the same things. And Garcelle peeped it. Garcelle was like, why is it every time that she says something about doing Roxy, you got to bring it up too? And Bravo, like the shady people they are, brought up 3 or 4 times that every time Erica brought it up, here you go too, Lisa Rinna, trying to bring it up like you did the same thing. Now did Garcelle have to point it out? No, and she did apologize, but it's true. But I feel like Garcelle is here. When it comes to Lisa, I think this is Garcelle's whole point. Lisa, you always trying to tell somebody to own it, right? And to step out. But then when somebody try to confront you about it, you get all quiet, or you be like, oh, it wasn't like that. Oh, it wasn't like that. But you always telling somebody to own it. That's why at the end of the day, I really don't fuck with Lisa Rinna. Because Lisa Rinna swears she always telling somebody to own it, but she never the fuck do. She never the fuck do. And she's a fake ass fucking friend too. So, to a degree. So then, after that, no, I do not want anything from the store. Thank you, love you. So then, after that, let's see. I'm sorry, y'all, he threw me off. So, yeah, so anyway, so when they get up and they end up, I think they left. That's what happened. Yeah. Sutton and Garcelle left. They had to leave early. So they get up, and like I said, Garcelle apologized to Lisa for what she said. She was like, I didn't have to do that. And they end up leaving. Now, once they end up leaving, okay, Kim's messy ass, okay, is like, oh, well, Brandy just texted me, and, she said she was in the neighborhood. Bullshit. She's sitting outside, right there in her car, waiting for production to tell her to walk the fuck and cut the shit, okay? Oh, well, Brandy, she just wanted to know if she could come. And like they all said, I mean, she was invited. Why? This is how I know this is all bullshit. It's Bravo. It's Kim. It's every fucking body. Y'all are all full of shit. Like they said from the beginning, Brandy was invited at the same time that you was, Kim. The exact same time that you was. So why would she think she wasn't allowed to come? That's number one. Number two, in the neighborhood, cut the shit. She was outside waiting in the car, waiting for production to tell her to go in. Period. Because I'm tired of y'all trying to make a scene, trying to play us, the viewers, like we're some fucking fools. Kim, you in particular. Oh, I almost had it, y'all. Almost had it. And so whatever. So they come in, and Kyle goes, after they have the whole conversation about pretty much what's, they start to have the conversation about what was going on. And Kyle said, well, at the end of the day, my biggest problem with Denise is that she sat up there and she lied to our faces. She lied to our faces about what it is that she said. And before I could get it out my motherfucking mouth, thank you, Dorit. Thank you so much. Dorit came out her mouth and said, well, how do you know that she's lying? How do you know? You're assuming. You don't know that for a fact. You don't know that for a whole fucking fact. And Kyle gonna say again, well, one thing, Brandy might be a lot of things, but she's not a liar. Kyle, I could pull up, I don't know how many times that Brandy has been a liar. And Dorit again brought up the same point that she did last week, which is true. Let's be real, Kyle. You and Teddy only believe Brandy because y'all don't fuck with Denise. Why don't y'all just be real about that? Y'all talking about somebody own it. Like she said, if Brandy was to say that about anybody the fuck else, if she was to say that about Teddy, if she was to say that about if Brandy said that about anybody else, you would not believe her. So cut the shit. You just don't like Denise. And I don't understand why everybody can't just sit in the fact that they don't like her. Or at least Teddy and Kyle, y'all don't like her. So of course, like I said last week, anytime somebody's gonna bring something to y'all that's gonna validate why y'all don't like her, y'all gonna take it. And it's just that fucking simple. It's just that simple. But to keep trying to make it seem like Brandy would never lie is mind-boggling to me. It's thoroughly mind-boggling to me. It really is. It really the fuck is. So So Cal comes in or whatever. So Brandy comes in and off top Cal is kissing Brandy's ass. Oh, you're such a good mother. And oh, you're so this, oh, you're so that. And so then the Reed starts asking, Brandy questions like, oh, are you honest? Are you this, that, and the third? And here come Cal jumping in. Oh, well, see, that was honest. See that? Cal, shut the fuck. I'm gonna go and say I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. Cal, shut the fuck up. Shut up, because nobody's talking to you. She can speak for herself because she's here now. So shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Period. Okay. So then, one thing I will give Lisa, one thing that she did do right, but she fucked it up towards the end, is what she said is true. She was like, I don't feel comfortable having this conversation. Her and Doris said that because Denise is not here. I agree. And like Doris said, how many times are we going to continuously have conversations about Denise? And so now y'all want to have another one after y'all said we was just dropping it and she's not here. That's not fair. I agree whole fucking heartedly, okay? So then, Brandy is like, oh, well, what's going on? This person ain't looking at me. And so she was just like, so they're still talking about it. And mind you, there's other people at the baby shower too. So she's like, I don't even know if I really want to get into this. Like, there's 94 other people here. I don't know them. And so the people at the end are like, oh, should we just go? And Teddy's like, yeah, I think y'all should just leave. Teddy, let me tell you something. If I was your friend, that would be the last fucking event that I ever came to. How dare y'all? How fucking dare you? I came to this event. It's your baby shower and you're my friend. And I came here to support you. But you're going to tell me that I now have to leave because you want to have some fucking secret ass conversation that, like y'all said to Denise, it's going to be on TV anyway. I was like, bitch, y'all better than me. Because see, I would have sat right there at the table like this. Or I would have been like, bet, that's the last event that I'm coming to. That's the last event I'm fucking coming to. Let me hear you up because my phone's about to fucking die. And so then, okay, so the whole point about it is because I gotta really hear you because my phone's about to die. So look, put it like this. So everybody pretty much is like, well, they told Brandy what it was that Denise said. Denise said that you're lying, this, that, and the third. Now, everybody said eventually it gets to the point where she pulls out some text messages and she shows everybody. But this is 2 points I'm gonna hit on real fast before I go. Number one, everybody's talking about something. I just find it funny because Erica was like, oh, she talked all this shit about us and then came to run with us. All of y'all talk shit about each other, specifically in the confessionals. Like I said earlier, when Cal came into that room, she told Doris she thought it was nice. But in her confessional, she said something different. All of y'all do that. Every single last one of y'all talk about each other in a negative way, some way, somehow, especially in confessionals, but y'all still move on with each other and move on. So why is it a problem that Denise said something about y'all? All of y'all hoes talk about each other. Number two, those text messages proved what? Other than the fact that y'all are friends, which we all guessed anyway that Denise was lying about, it does not prove because Erica straight up and down asked, when and where did she say this about us? And then you pulled out your phone like, oh, I don't have no reason to lie. There was not one text message like Doris said that said anything about them. So it's a little bit, so that to me was a mute point. And then Brandy gonna come out and be like, I sucked on her pussy, so we had a relationship. That's not the point of contention. So I'm confused at why everybody at the table is getting all bucked up because, oh, you said that y'all wasn't really that cool and y'all was. But still, that does not prove the point that she said that about y'all. That's what we're here about. We're here to find out whether or not Brandy actually said that shit about y'all. Brandy has yet to give proof that she talked about y'all. Y'all are messy as hell, unlike Dorit, and care about the fact that they fucked. That's what y'all care about. And y'all all trying to sit up here and try to make it seem like it's about something else when it's not. Y'all are all messy as hell, and even Lisa is like, oh, well, these aren't friendship. This is a relationship text message. That's none of y'all business. Even if it is, that's not y'all business. And that's not the point of contention. The point of contention is whether or not Denise talked about y'all. That's what y'all issue is. And she didn't prove that. All she proved is that they cool, which we know that they're cool. But it didn't prove that she said anything a fuck about y'all. And next week, when she do come, and this is how I keep saying about Brandy being a fucking clout chaser, next week when that party happened and everybody said, did y'all invite Brandy? And everybody said no, and Brandy's clout chasing ass pulled up anyway. That's why Denise didn't come next week, because she said, I'm not gonna give Brandy a Jerry Springer moment. And that's what the fuck it is at the end of the day. Brandy is trying to get back on this show. And Kyle, you're being messy as hell because your sister's messy. Teddy, you get on my fucking nerves because you don't got nothing to bring to this fucking show. So you gonna get in where the fuck it is that you can fit in. And Dorit is the only one with some common fucking sense. Get this off my screen. I'm so done.